this week's Shopping with Mira, we're trying to make healthier decisions because it's the right thing to do. I feel compelled to do it, okay? Whatever my reasons be, that's it. So I've been finding some people on the internet that have been, sharing their knowledge with all their followers. I being one of those people. And the main thing that they all seem to keep coming back to, and I did read a book and just the information that I've gathered have all kind of led to sugars, glucose spiking in your system is not great because that creates an increase of insulin, and the increase of insulin can result in inflammation in your skin, have psoriasis. It can affect weight gain and all, not dizziness, like feeling foggy after eating and all that kind of stuff, and then having cravings. So the whole thing that's kind of coming down to is cutting that effect. And this one Instagram person that I found, who I'm very much enjoying, I've learned a lot already from following her. She's just kind of giving hacks on how to curb the glucose spike, so that doesn't happen, and minimizes that. And so I have learned how to read one aspect of a label as per her suggestion, as to how to pick foods at the grocery store that are not just normal fruits and vegetables, but other kind of packaged things. And I've picked some things up today to try out. They're obviously never going to be the cheapest thing because it's more of the health, but maybe that's just what I'm looking at, and I'm not looking at the cheaper options thinking that they won't be like that. Anyways, we'll be exploring the depths of the supermarket, and hopefully many supermarkets, because I love this is exciting as hell. I need the things to be yummy, I need them to be delicious, because I eat only yummy food. Because it can be, the thing is, it can be yummy. Just I could prepare it well, know how to cook. I know how to do those things. But no, I get very excited by food. So let's have a look at what I've picked up today. I'm not going to show you the things that I normally get. Although I will another day. So today, I spent a bit of money. I've been making granola at home, which has been really good. But there's this one granola I used to have. It was not a granola per se. It was oat clusters that was super delicious, and it tasted like chocolate cereal. And I looked at the content today, and I don't think it was the worst in terms of, so basically how she's taught me how to read the dietary chart is basically looking at the carbohydrates and the dietary fibers inside. So it should be a 5-to-1 ratio minimum, so 5 carbohydrate grams for 1 fiber gram. So that one, I forgot what it had, but I don't think it was the worst. But this one was much better, and it's definitely a lot more expensive, 3 times the price more. But it's the Hubbard's Legendary Locals Waikato and Manawatu forest berries with cocoa and granola. It says high in fiber, which it has more fiber, and contains 52% nuts, seeds, and fruits. So obviously when I'm making it home, I'm making it super simple. I don't even put much. I put very little honey or maple syrup or something. I keep it super minimal because I'm generally having it with porridge, which is sweetened, and berries, or I'm having it on a smoothie bowl, which again has berries and bananas, so I don't feel the need to sweeten it. But I thought, I don't feel like always making the whole shebang. And so I'm like, let me try a granola that's from the supermarket again. So anyways, I tried this one. It's got carbohydrate 17.8 grams and dietary fibers 4.2. So if you do the ratio, it definitely is more than 5-to-1. So I'm tick in that regard. And then the second thing that she said to look out for was that there wasn't sugar in the first 3 ingredients, any type of sugar, like maple, honey, whatever. So the first 3 ingredients are seeds, 30%. And then 14% after that is nuts, and then it's just desiccated coconut, then whole grain oats, and then brown sugar. So it doesn't make the top 3 list, which is a thumbs up. So that's good. That expensive, but hopefully it tastes good. It's got like dried strawberries and desiccated coconut, obviously. I'm looking forward to that. I'll report back on all of these, obviously. Number 2 is this Vogel's 5-seed and oat balsamic and caramelized onion crackers. There are 64% seeds, plant-based and all natural. And when looking at their carbohydrates, dietary fibers, carbs was 4.5 and fiber was 2.7, so again, really good ratio there. And then the recipe has seeds 64%, and then whole grain oats 24%, and then coconut oil. So there wasn't really any sugar in this per se. Let me have a look. Yeah, it doesn't really have sugars. 0.5 grams totally per serving, so pretty low. So that's good. That'll not. And then you have like, so part of her hacks, I'm sorry I'm going back and forth, part of her hacks is also how you can curb it by adding more to your, so maybe eating your greens first, then your protein, and then your like starch, carbs, and have the sweet treat last. So that kind of like makes it a bit more stable. I don't always get to eat like that because I'm generally making it all together, like vegetable stir fry, or if I'm having like a curry and rice, you know, unless I'm having a salad on the side, I'm not gonna be eating the rice and the rice last. Like, that's not how I eat. So, you know, she says take what works for you and make that your routine, which I am. I will link her below. Her Instagram handle is Glucose Goddess, and no, she's really cool. I really admire her, and she's doing God's work. Anyways, I got one more thing that I was excited to try, and this is this Halo Top ice cream. So we will see about this one. Obviously it has to taste good. Like, all these have to taste good. But so for the carbohydrates, it's got 11 grams and fiber 4.5. So that's, again, pretty good ratio over there. And the top 3 ingredients is milk, eggs, and wheat. Oh wait, no, sorry. Looking at what it is. So reconstructed skim milk, eggs, soluble corn fiber, or maybe that is a sugar kind of thing. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I will try it out. But apart from that, I think it should be hopefully pretty good. And another thing that she says that you can help curb your glucose curve is by having vinegar before your meals. That apparently helps. And she does, like, she doesn't just say this stuff like la-di-da. She's got all these papers and she posts them to back up her science. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that I read all those research. I don't like to do that, so I follow people, and when they all seem to have a similar thought process that I value, then I'm like, okay, well, they all are firstly doing the research, and they have, if I wanted to, I can go and research that research, but it's not a hobby of mine. I'd rather someone else communicate that to me, you know. So anyways, that's shopping with Mira this week. It's a bit of a long video because I was explaining a lot, but we'll hopefully do this often because there's more things to try and more supermarkets to go to, and now that I know what to look out for, like, it's kind of exciting. So yeah, let's keep in touch, honey. See you next time.